In Seattle, home field means everything. As reliable as a Steve Largent catch. And as steady as Walter Jones. Doing it for the 12th man. These are the Seahawks. New York City. Bold like Joe's promise. From a Curtis Martin stat line to a Rex Ryan rant to once again own Broadway. These are the Jets.
And everybody is ready to go for this matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets here at MetLife Stadium. Hello, friends, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for kickoff, and hope you're having a great holiday season. We got some football coming your way.
Yeah, I think we got some exciting football coming your way. Enjoy the holidays and enjoy this game today.
And the latest on today's matchup, we head down to the field, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. The lights are on bright down here, and these teams are ready to go. On the sidelines, players are jumping around. They are getting fired up, guys. They want to impress all the fans watching at home tonight, and of course, they want to get a win as well. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. The Jets are ready to return the kick. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Out of USC, number 6, quarterback Mark Sanchez.
Well, you see Mark Sanchez, what a start to his career. 2 AFC championship games in his first 2 years. He's got to show that consistent talent, though, on the field.
The Seahawks lined up in the nickel. 1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. He had no time to get set. Santonio Holmes had an injury-plagued season a year ago.
Well, they need him to be healthy, and they need him to be a number 1 receiver. What does that mean? Coming to play every single week, not making mental errors, and finding ways to get open down the field. I think he can do it. We'll see.
And Curley's in the slot. 2nd and 10. A little screen set up here. Reaches out and grabs it. And he's out of bounds.
Good job by the play caller that time, calling for the short pass. Even though it comes up short of the first down, it opens up many things that you can do on third. You can run a reverse, draw plays, screen plays, or if you want, you can still throw it down the field.
Third and short, following the completion. And Ivory's taking the handoff. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
And Curley's lined up in the slot. Now 1st and 10. And Ivory's handed the football. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That's a nice run that time by the offense, picking up those yards. And anytime you gain more than 3 yards on a running play in the National Football League, it is deemed successful.
Mark Sanchez has it under center. 2nd and 3, and Ivory's going to secure the handoff. Richard Sherman last year even had some talk up for Defensive Player of the Year. He was in the discussion.
Jim, he's a really good corner, and if you ask him, he'll tell you he's a great corner. My man can get it done on the field, and he can talk some trash.
Third down, following the run. Right back to him one more time.
A running back must always know the situations. 3rd and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the 1st down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Back to the ground.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
And Curley's a receiver in the slot. 2nd and 9. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Zeroed in on that one.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
They've got a 1st down now after that catch. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Running play went for 11.
It's been a beautiful drive so far by this offense, Jim. They started in bad field position. Now they're inside the 20. Let's see if they can get it done from here.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. 1st and 10. And Ivory's going to take the handoff now.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on 1st down.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. It's a 2nd and 13. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the 1st down marker. 15 minutes down, 45 minutes to go. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. Play after play after play here on this drive. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on 3rd and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
Chip shot here.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Jets getting ready for the kickoff. Tackles made right around the 25-yard line. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Lynch has got it on the handoff. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
There's Pete Carroll on the sideline for the Seahawks, and a year ago he got things going up there in Seattle, didn't he?
He does. You know, he does it a different way, doesn't he? It's always about enthusiasm. And Pete Carroll has a great saying. If you're not excited about today's practice, then fake it. I want fake enthusiasm. And you laugh about that, and you go, wow, that's so college, high school stuff. But what it does is it teaches you to come out and have enthusiasm for your job day in and day out. And that's what you saw when you watched the Seattle Seahawks play.
He had to make a tough decision at the beginning of last year, deciding to go with the rookie quarterback out of the 3rd round, Russell Wilson, instead of the big free agent signee and Matt Flynn.
Oh, yeah. I was one of those guys second-guessing Pete Carroll last year. That's something we all do pretty well, but he's there every day at practice. He saw it on the practice field. He saw it in preseason games, even in the locker room, and he made the right pick, no doubt about it, in Russell Wilson.
Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd down and 7. Looks to his left. Had it, but dropped it.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
And that gains a few.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
First down here. And Ivory's taking the handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Ivory lined up in the backfield. Tight end in motion. second down and 6. And Ivory's handed the football.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
And Curley's lined up now as a slot receiver. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun.
Well, these are the kind of throws in the NFL, Jim, you just take for granted that if it's open, you are going to hit it. But the quarterback makes a big mistake, leads the receiver too far to the inside, and it goes incomplete.
They bring him to the turf. First down. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. He's got some daylight. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, but we don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
First and 10, back to the ground now on first down, down to the 15.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation, so a good, positive run.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nickel formation for the defense here. Tight ends in motion here. Second and 6. Throws to the right. And it's Antonio Cromartie with the pick. A little crease. Unstoppable. The 10. Jets in for the score. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Jets with an extra point try on the way. Inside of the uprights. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Seahawks come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Caught. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. Harper's in the slot. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Stands in the pocket. Catch is made. Has the first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Looking for an open receiver on the right. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down.
Nice catch by the receiver, but still doesn't get a first down.
Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
In this game now, it's just so spread out. Everybody is so fast. You just can't avoid it. Concussions are just part of the game, and I hope he's okay.
Looking for a receiver on the left side here. Caught it, but his feet are out of bounds.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's fourth down near midfield. Punt the football.
John Ryan will be called on to send this one down the field. Here's the snap back, and it's a fake. They're running a fake. Incomplete. And Curley's lined up in the slot. Mark Sanchez from the gun. Sanchez connects with Jeremy Curley. The Jets call a timeout and are left now with only one. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Chris Ivory lined up in the backfield. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Jumps up and comes down with it.
Hard for defensive backs to stop these guys now. With the rules the way they are, you can't touch them, but there's nothing you can do about athletic ability. Nice jump and catch.
First down here after the completion. Mark Sanchez from the gun, challenging the defenders to the right side. Should have had it.
Look the football in. With the gloves these receivers wear, the rules that you can't touch them, there's no excuse for dropping the football.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 2nd and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. And it's thrown incomplete.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Catch is made. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The Jets will try the field goal. The kick is good.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things can go wrong, but good execution by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. One more snap in halftime. Takes the knee. So that's it for the second quarter. Halftime is coming up. We'll have a little first half analysis as we continue on EA Sports after this. Danielle's got an update from the sidelines. Let's go to her now. Danny?
Guys, I got a chance to speak with Coach Ryan at halftime. Jim, with the lead here at the half, he was feeling good about how things had gone to this point. He said, I think we're doing a good job repeating what we did in practice. We've come out and look confident in what we're doing, and it shows on this scoreboard. Now they've just got to do it for another half, guys. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. That's a gain of 8.
Number 3 on the carry. Gain of 8.
That's second down coming up. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Trying to work that left side. That'll stop the play right there.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Takes a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10. Going off tackle here. Now makes the move to the right. The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 6. Marshawn Lynch takes the football. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
That time I got to blame the running back. He made a bad read. His vision was terrible. He makes the wrong decision, and it cost his team yards lost.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And he's thrown to the ground.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
John Ryan will be called on to send this one down the field. And gains 12. Ivory's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 1st and 10, and Ivory's going to secure the handoff.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
And Holmes is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Quick drop back. He'll throw it over the middle. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
Well, the Dink and Duck quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
And Curley's lined up now as a slot receiver. That pass was hurried.
Play doesn't even have time to develop. The quarterback is under so much pressure, he's throwing it before these receivers are even ready.
Should be a routine punt. They'll take it at the 20. The Seahawks come out in the pistol. 1st and 10. Into the open flat. He has the grab. Good piece of tackling.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
Tate's in the slot. 2nd and 9. This is a screen play all the way.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Harper's lined up in the slot. 3rd and 11. Set up screen. Secures it with 2 hands.
That play is good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the 1st down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass, nice execution, and they get the 1st down.
Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Looking to go up top again on 1st down.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
That will bring us to the end of the third here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Seahawks offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Baldwin's a receiver in the slot. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd and 1. Screen pass. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. From the shotgun. He'll fire it out to the left. That catch will extend the drive.
Well, I like the decision that time to go for it on 4th and short. You got some big old hogs up front. They're pretty strong, so it's 4th down. Go for it, and you pick it up.
That reception gave them the first down. Wilson's got it in the gun. Throwing now to his left. Hauls it in for the first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Harper's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st down and 10. Setting up a little screen. And complete. And here he goes.
Number 3 completes the pass. Gain of 25.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
Here's the first snap after the big play. The give. Breaks out of that one. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on 1st down.
What a drive this has been. 2nd and 11. to the right side. And that's a gain of 10.
Number 3 gets the ball. Gain of 10.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
The long drive continues. They send the tight end in motion. Three-step drop. He's looking to touchdown, and this game is tight.
That was a terrific job getting that touchdown there. And what you've done, you've closed the gap. Keep chipping away at that lead. Make the opponent keep playing. See if he gets tight. If he gets tight, you got a better chance.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. Makes the PAT. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. We're late in the fourth, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead.
And they go draw.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. 2nd and 7. Here's the quick toss. Only a yard.
On the carry.
We reached the 2-minute warning.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. And out to about the 33.
And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout.
After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. Sanchez has it under center. On 1st down, it's back to the ground game. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. Second down now.
Here we go, zebra.
Gets it again here. It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Mark Sanchez has it under center. 3rd and 4. Play action. Throws to the right. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass, but he gets hit. He just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Wants to give it a go here. Harper's in the slot. Wilson from the shotgun. He'll fire it out to the left. Complete. 2nd down and 4. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Makes the grab and keeps the ball moving down the field. That's a 1st down catch. Baldwin's lined up in the slot. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. The throw to the left. The ball's deflected, incomplete.
He did everything right, didn't he, the quarterback that time? He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
Takes a receiver in the slot. 2nd and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
Harper's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking at every option. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly.
You are not going to be an accurate quarterback, of course, when you're under this kind of pressure. Doesn't even have time to set his feet. Another throw offline.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Change of possession coming up as they fail to pick up the 1st down on 4th down. Come to the line, and it's 1st down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Takes the knee. This was a good game to watch today. Competitive all the way to the end.
Jim, not many times we say the play of the game is a run by the running back in this day and age where it's all about the quarterback and the wide receivers. How about my man? That time he just takes a simple play and just makes it work, and he makes it work big time. Nice run.